As I've said in countless videos in the past, one of the core reasons why your ex broke up with you is because of a loss of attraction. Now, this loss of attraction can be emotional or physical, and there's a ton of reasons why this happens, and I've outlined those in some of my other videos. But in this particular video, I'm going to talk about the 5 texts that you can send to your ex to get that attraction back, and hopefully rebuild a better, more vibrant relationship with your ex. What's up, YouTube? Of course, it is Brad Browning here, and you're watching my latest breakup advice video. This time around, like I said, I'm going to talk about the top 5 text messages you can send to your ex right now that are going to make him or her feel more attraction towards you. Now, of course, simply sending these 5 text messages without any kind of preparation is like throwing the parsley onto the raw chicken, right? So if you haven't already, I encourage you to check out the other videos on my channel here that have to do with no contact and how you should act directly after a breakup. But if you do know some of the basics already, maybe you've got a copy of my program, I'm just going to jump right into this brand new video. So starting with text number 1 that you should send, and this is the move on text. Now, right now, you have to give the impression that you felt like the breakup was something that was actually needed and that you are a better person because of it. So let me jump right into an example of a move on text, and I'll explain why it works in a second. You can say something like, "I think the breakup is good for us. As much as it hurts, I've moved on and feel better about things." Or another example might be, "I think that the breakup needed to happen. Thanks for being there for me. All the best." Now, this move on text it's really effective because it begins to change the way that your ex thinks about you. So if you've done a lot of begging and pleading already since the breakup, and if you've promised to change and fought tooth and nail to get your ex back already, then sending a text message like this one can really transform the way that your ex feels about you. And of course, that in turn is going to make your ex feel a lot more attraction for you. Why is that? Basically, it's because, effectively it sends their mind racing. You make him or her think about why you're moving on, and you'll make your ex want to know why you all of a sudden feel this way, right? And after you send this message, don't be surprised if your ex, responds or messages you constantly asking questions about the breakup and why you've suddenly decided to move on. Now, in response to those kind of messages, you really want to continue being cryptic. Never say why you want to move on, and just keep them guessing. This sort of dynamic is sometimes even effective enough that it can actually, on its own, get your ex back for good. All right, guys, and on to the second text, and that is the false truth text. Now, in this text message, you're going to say something like, "The breakup is for the best. I think it's pretty clear that we had too many issues to overcome." Now again, similar to the first text, this message is designed to turn the tables on your ex and make your ex begin chasing you down. By saying that your relationship had issues to work on, you're insinuating that you don't want that relationship anymore unless there were to be big improvements made. So by doing this, you're really just playing the reverse psychology card, and you're forcing your ex to question themselves and your past relationship. So if your ex replies to that message with something like, "What issues do you think we had?" then you want to reply with something kind of confusing, like, "I don't know if now is a good time to talk about this stuff. I just wish you all the best." And leave it at that. And if you send enough of these kinds of messages, that is often enough to make your ex want to talk with you, be curious, want to meet with you, and seek your approval. And after that, of course, it's just a matter of time before your ex is begging to take you back. All right, now the third text is something I like to call the fond memory text. See, not many clients know this, but when it comes to reattracting your ex, you already have a huge advantage. If you're in your situation, you have the advantage of sharing so many fond memories with your ex in the past. Now, of course, there probably were some really bad memories as well, but if you can subtly remind your ex of the good times you've had together, you can effectively make him or her more attracted to you again in a matter of seconds. So let's just jump into an example. You might say something like, "I just totally hiked Mount Washington again in my snowshoes. Thanks for all those memories." Or you could say something like, "I just had the best raspberry cheesecake at that cafe we used to love. So good." Now, obviously, you're going to have to do a little brainstorming, come up with something that's more applicable to you and your situation, but I think you get the idea. Really, you're just bringing up a powerful and connecting memory with your ex, and you're subtly reminding him or her what they found so attractive about you in the first place. But really remember, and this is important, subtlety is key here. If your ex gets the inclination that you're trying to just, rouse up some drama, then your ex is actually going to feel less attracted to you. And if you're stuck in a rut and you don't know what text to send your ex, you need some more examples, then I highly recommend you sign up for my personal coaching program. It's super inexpensive, like less than a cup of coffee per day inexpensive. And I promise you that you're going to get a ton of value for that money. And to get more on how you can sign up and see what my current availability, because I don't always have slots available, just head over to breakupbrad.com/coaching. And like I said, I can only take on so many clients at any given time. So on that page, breakupbrad.com/coaching, if you do see that I have spots available right now, sign up right away. And on that page, you can also get all the information you need on hiring me as your personal breakup coach. And again, it's all at breakupbrad.com/coaching. Okay, and let's move on back to it and talk about text number 4, which is something that I like to call the mystery text. Now in this text message, you're going to incite a little bit of jealousy. Now I know that sounds a little evil and manipulative, but if you want to make your ex more attracted to you, then you're going to have to make them feel like they're missing out. So how do you do that? Well, let's jump into another example. You might say something like, so I'm taking someone to the art exhibition on Friday. Do you have any recommendations on which artists I should focus on? Now in these text messages, you're trying to incite jealousy, but giving off the impression that you're with someone. Now don't outright say that it's a date or anything like that. You really need to be subtle, and you want your ex to wonder who you're hanging out with. So using this subtle tactic, it's going to drive your ex a little crazy, and in turn, that's going to make him or her more attracted to you just by itself. All right, guys, let's move on to the last text. This one's a bit different. It's a little bit more sexual, so you're going to have to be a little bit more careful in the way that you use it. And I call this one the intimacy text. So let's jump into a quick example here. I miss the way your perfume made my pillow smell. Or if you're a girl, maybe, I miss having your arms caress me as I fall asleep. Something like that. I mean, I know this sounds kind of cheesy now in this video, but something like that. And it's just got to be intimate, like those kinds of examples that I just talked about, or something sexual. And it's a really good way to remind your ex of the passionate moments that you two shared together. And once your ex starts thinking about those moments, don't be surprised if he or she begins yearning for your attention and your affection again. But again, with this one, you have to be sure of when to send these kind of text messages. You can't just simply send this text out of the blue and have your ex automatically, clamor over you. You need to be precise and to be strategic in your planning. And for more information on how you can do this, head over to breakupbrad.com and watch my free video presentation there. That video on my website is jam-packed with info on how you can make your ex obsess over you again. It's completely free, and again, it's at breakupbrad.com. All right, YouTube, thanks a lot for watching. That is it for today. If you guys have any questions, of course, just post them below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. We'll talk to you soon.